Hello, this year we start with something complete new for our PRT04 series. The PRT04 series was especially developed to save 50% of height, 60% of weight, and with this a lot of costs. And especially for this series we now come up with an inner teeth gear to get more compact design for your application, to set the drive inside of the turntable and not outside of the turntable. So have a look to our new PRT04 series with inner teeth gear. You might know our PRT1 series, where we have a complete stainless steel version with iglidur F2 sliding elements, where the electrostatic charge will not damage your parts because we have an ESD compliant version there. We also made this now for the PRT04 series, where we save up to 50% of height, 60% of weight and up to 50% of cost in the stainless steel versions. So let's have a look at this one and it will surprise you. Now, only for the PRT04 series, we have a stop motion PRT which will stop at a defined point, and then you can turn it to the next point. With this you won't miss any stop of your mounting system in your application. You might already know from our PRT1 series the PRT1 adaptation with angle stop, so that you can choose where your PRT will stop turning. We now came up with this also for the PRT04 series. Since many years, igus is well known for its knife edge rollers for the food and packaging industry in materials like iglidur A180 and A350. This year we will come up with a complete new material called iglidur A250. This will come up with more service lifetime and also with FDA and EU 10/2011 compliance. igus has a large program of standard clips bearings made from the iglidur 250 material. They are normally used in automotive applications like seating or hinges, and therefore we made a new material now with iglidur K250, which will be able to run through the KTL process because it has a higher temperature resistance and lower wear compared to iglidur 250. We also come up with a new material for the food industry, especially for clip bearings, because this is optical detectable because it's blue and also comes with FDA and EU 10/2011 compliance. You might already know our material RW370, specially developed for the railway industry. This year we developed the new material called iglidur RW250, especially for the railway industry, which passed all burning tests you will have to fulfill in this industry. 4 years ago, igus developed a coating powder called IC01. In the past 4 years, we came up with 4 more materials, including one material called IC04, which can take temperatures up to 300 degrees. This year, we will come up with a complete new powder coating material called IC05. IC05, especially in blue, suitable for the food and packaging industry because it will be FDA and EU 10/2011 compliant, which is you can coat a small bearing or big plates like this one. Since many years, igus is well known for its plain plastic bearings, which come maintenance-free and lubrication-free. Now we made a lot of testing and developing so that we can also come up with a standard program for guided rollers. Different profiles, different materials, different forms, which you can get from stock from our catalog. Normally we would say you don't need any kind of sealing for our lubrication-free and very dirt-resistant bearings. But we found out that a special kind of felt sealing can rise up your service lifetime up to 50 times. Because by this version, the dirt will not get inside the bearing and not in contact with the shaft, and also protects not only the bearing, but the shaft in this case. This is the reason why the service lifetime rise this high. And to complete this, we also come with a standard 4-hour washers, also with a felt sealing. This year we come out with a standard range of sizes for gears. 3 different sizes with 3 different inside layouts for the connections to your shaft. as a result of the development of the materials over the last years. Last year we introduced a study of an iglidur eye sense bearing, a bearing which will give you an indication if it reaches a special wear rate. This year we will come out with a standard for these eye sense bearing, a standard with 5 different materials in 3 different sizes to have a look inside your application and to give you a signal if you reach the wear rate you will have as your limit. With the standards for the bearings, we will also come out with a standard for the cables, starting with 1 meter length up to 10 meters length. Also with a standard for the connectors, like this low-cost version and also this industrial version, according to IP68 class. We will also have different versions of connecting boxes, like this very simple low-cost one for just plug in and plug out testing. This version you can just mount to your system, or this wireless version where you can connect up to 4 bearings and will give you a wireless signal.